Hello guys, welcome to another vlog. So we are here in Jaipur, Rajasthan. We are on our way to Amber Palace, which is also known as Amber Palace and Amber Fort. This is one of the most visited tourist spot in whole of Jaipur, and it is almost 15 kilometers from the Jaipur city. And it is 16th century fort, which was built by Raja Man Singh, and later on extended by Raja Jai Singh, who was the grandson of Raja Man Singh. So let's see what's there inside. Normally, there is also elephant rides towards the gate. So nowadays, due to corona issues, the elephant rides are not seen over here. So we have taken our car ride towards the gate. As the fort is very large, I suggest you to take a guide to show you around.
So in those days,
What is that?
Jagged Fort.
Jagged fort.
Yeah, and the wall is connected with that fort. This is a protection wall, and this is the third longest wall in the world.
Third longest fort.
Yeah, the first, as we know, Great Wall of China.
Second.
Second is in Kumbhalgarh, 36 kilometer, and this is a 12-kilometer wall,
Kumbhalgarh, where is it?
and near to Udaipur.
Jaipur, okay.
Yeah.
Second is in Jaipur. I mean Rajasthan.
This is the first palace where the Jodhabai was born.
That one.
Yeah, that one, in downstairs. This is the oldest part of the village. Here, there's still 60% population of the Meena, and they are making the Meenakari art in this village.
What they was built in 1000.
Meenakari.
Meenakari. 1036.
Yes.
Jagat Fort. See the Jagat Fort from here, and it is almost situated on the top of a mountain, and the wall running is the third largest wall in the world.
You enter through the large gates of palace, you can see a large, huge hall, huge courtyard, which is used for parading of the army of the Raja Man Singh.
So moving on to, we have to take tickets from here. It is 100 rupees for Indian nationals, and there is concessions for students who have student IDs, and for foreign nationals it is 700.
This palace built by Mansingh first, and he started to build this palace in 1592. But it's completed by his grandson, Jasing first. So this grounds is the first part of the palace. It's called to Jaleb Chowk. The Jaleb is a Persian word, and that's the meaning is a military parade ground. So every day King Mansingh he saw the army parade in this ground from this dome, and the second dome used by the queens. In the festival time, the queens involved from there only. When the villagers came here and they celebrate the festivals, so the queens involved from there only. And the king made here two doors to enter in this palace. First door behind me, the door. It's called the Sun Gate. From there only the royal family, royal guests, they are allowed to come. And the second door from we came, it's called the Moon Gate. From there only the servants, villagers and army allowed.
So sunrise is on that side.
Yes, that's why the Sun Gate and the Moon Gate. And there are a temple also, the temple of the goddess Kali.
Kali.
Yeah, in the quarter of 16th century, the Mansingh first he brought the statue of Kali from the Jasur. Right now the Jasur is a part of the Bangladesh. So when he brought the statue, he promised to goddess, if the empire grew day by day, so every day he will sacrifice a human for this temple. So few days he sacrificed some males, but his grandson he stopped his sacrifices and then he started a goat sacrifice. Yeah, so from 16 to till today, every day goat sacrifice for this temple.
Every day.
Yeah. And the temple pujari, the priests, they are the Bengalis. So they do every day. They sacrifices, they cook, they offer to goddess, then they distribute that prasad. And the temple made by the white marble. So inside their camera is not allowed, so that's
Okay.
why from here explaining.
Okay.
So the temple made by the white marble.
Hmm.
In the Rajasthan we have a different varieties of the marble, but the white marble we use only in the temple or to make the statue of god or goddesses. And the top of the door of this temple, there is a statue which is made by the coral, a statue of Ganesha. And that statue, this is a biggest piece in the world of the coral. Biggest piece of the coral.
Coral.
Yeah.
Stone. So this is the Ganesha sculpture, which is the largest piece of coral in the world.
So this is the parade ground of army, and the king and the queen sit under the dome and watch the parade. And the right side you can see the Sun Gate where the royals enter. To the left is the Moon Gate, which we entered in the video before. So it is for the normal public and the servants to enter.
So this hall is called Hall of Public Audience or Diwani Am, where Raja meet with the public audience. The public who has any distress or worries or any complaints come here and report to Raja, and their complaint or their worries or they are helped by Raja by meeting from this hall.
Hinduism, generally we put the Lord Ganesha statue in front over our house. So this is the main door of the royal family house. Still here, anybody can come. They can meet with the king and they can go back. But after this door, only the some selected people like a royal family, royal guests, they are allowed to go inside. Because after this, they are a residential part. And the hall wall, painting, this painting made in a 1630 until today, it's never renovated, never repainted.
Okay.
Because of it's made by the natural dyes, like a vegetables.
It's 27 ministers for the Raja, and those ministers are given an office space in between these four pillars, which has 27 cubicle space. And this plastering is made of honey, jaggery, and limestone, and there is a coolness inside due to that plastering.
So this garden is full for color purpose. All those plants are used for coloring.
Normal people are not allowed.
This lake also is man-made.
Yeah, there's a man-made lake.
Man-made lake.
Is the residential part of the palace, and this gate is called Ganesh Pole or Ganesh Gate. You can see Ganesh painting done on the gate because, as per Hindu beliefs, Lord Ganesha brings good luck. Paintings on the whole entrance with the vegetable dyes.
The painting is shiny from here, but from that side, it's normal. Look normal.
Okay.
Because of the yellow color, it's 24 karat gold. And the rest of the color come from the gemstones like green color, emerald, blue color, blue color,
So this is the third part known as Diwani Khas, which is translated into English as the Hall of VIP. This is built by Raja Mansingh's grandson Raja Jai Singh. Almost took 46 years to build this part, the Diwani Khas.
This is the main attraction of this palace. It's called to the Diwan Khas, and this is a part of the Diwan Khas. It's called to the Sheesh Mahal.
This is also called Sheesh Mahal.
This is called Sheesh Mahal.
Sheesh Mahal because there is lot of shisha.
Yes. This part built by the Jai Singh first, and he started to build this palace in 1621 and he completed in 1667. So 46 years he took to build this palace because of he import all glasses from the Belgium.
I mean this part,
Yeah, this part,
which is Diwani Khas, is took 46 years.
Yes.
This whole part is called Diwani Khas.
Yes.
Then this part is called Sheesh Mahal.
This is a Diwan Khas. Diwan Khas means a place for the VIPs only.
Okay.
And this is the Sheesh Mahal
Okay.
because of the mirror.
Okay. This inside the Diwani Khas.
Yes.
Okay. These are bought from Belgium.
Yeah, the one glasses from Belgium. And they use this part only in the winter season. They covered the whole palace by the curtain, and inside they use oil lamps. So after they using lamp, glasses become a warm, so it's work like a heater.
Okay.
And the king had two wives. So for each wife, he made here the separate bedroom and the dining hall. First bedroom door from this side, and attached dining hall this side, and another one behind this part. Behind, because of this is a common area in between the both bedrooms. If the both queen want to meet with the king in the same time, so they are allowed to come here in the center, then they can meet to each other. And they use the same design of carpet, like the same ceiling design of carpet they use on the floor. So when they use a single light in the night time, so it's a reflect like there are no ceiling, it's a reflect like a stars.
Okay.
So the same design of floor and the ceiling. You know, in the Hindi we have a slogan, it's called Din Mein Tare Dekhna.
This is the most craziest and most beautiful part of the palace, and this part is called Sheesh Mahal in Hindi, which is translated into English as Palace of Mirrors. You can see small mirrors in different sizes and shapes and made into arts. Artists from different parts of Rajasthan have collectively made this beautiful part of the palace. And this is crazy because this was constructed in 1600s, which is 16th century, which is almost 500 years ago, without any machine. It is totally made by hand by artists from Rajasthan and made by fine mirrors imported from Belgium directly. And this part is mainly made for VIP guests in the palace are taken into this place.
Queen threw the flowers when the king entered, and the door only came.
Okay.
Ganesh pole.
Ganesh Pole. Okay.
There's a two piece of marble from top to center one piece, center to bottom the one piece, and the whole thing is made in a single piece of marble, like up and the down.
How is this holes made in marble?
Yeah, there's a single piece of marble piece, and the carve.
Marble is carved to make these holes.
Yes. And this is a Mughal art, and in the center, this is a Hindu
Okay.
art. Yeah, because of the star. This is a star.
Okay, star വരുമ്പോൾ മുഗൾ ആർട്ടാണ്.
Mughal art. And here the lotus flower design.
ലോട്ടസ്
This is
ഫ്ലവർ
the
ഹിന്ദു ആർട്ട്. ഇവിടെ ഇതാണ് ഫസ്റ്റ് ലവ് ജിഹാദ്.
16th century, Raja Mansingh married off his niece Jodhabai to Mughal Emperor Akbar. So you can see the collaboration of Mughal architecture and Rajput architecture in this palace. Many Bollywood movies were shot here, like Mughal-e-Azam, Jodha Akbar, Baji Rao Mastani were all shot in this palace. So this is a window through which the queen puts flowers when the Raja enters.
The part of Diwan-e Khas. This
Sheesh
is
Mahal.
also part
Okay.
of Diwan-e Khas. And
That is also part of the Vinayas.
no, that is a Mansingh Palace.
Okay, that is the Mansingh Palace.
So this is the view of Jagar Fort, and it is nearby Amber Palace, and this fort has the world's third longest wall.
So this is the last part of the palace. It's called the Mansingh Palace and the ladies' apartment. Mansingh, he was made here. So there inside the bedrooms.
Okay.
And the Mansingh had a 12 queens. So for each queen, he made here the separate apartments.
He had 12 kings.
Here.
King had only 2 kings, right?
That the
Who had
Jai
2?
Singh had
Jai Singh had 2.
two, but the grandfather had a 12.
Okay.
And here the first apartment. No? This is the first apartment of the first queen.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, it doesn't have a roof.
No, no. We are on the roof.
Okay, this is the courtyard for them.
Yeah, this is a courtyard, open
Okay.
courtyard. This is the second, this is the third. So one side is a 3 apartment. Every side 3, total 12.
Okay.
And every apartment connect with the separate stairs like this. This is staircase connected with this corridor. This corridor is surrounded and connected from here where we stand. So whenever king want to meet with the one queen, he can go down, he can meet with the one time one queen, and he come out. So another woman doesn't know where's the king now. Because the queen is not allowed to come out.
Okay.
And this
What is
part-
that
Yeah,
portion?
It's called to the Baradari. This is a common open meeting hall for the 12 queens. If
Okay.
they want to meet to each other in the same time, so they'll have to go there and they can meet. and they can
Baradari.
Make a parties and all.
This is a replica of utensil used in those days by palace for cooking food for many number of peoples in palace. So this is a replica which was created for shooting Jodha Akbar movie, which was shooted over here. It is a Bollywood movie acted by Hrithik Roshan and Aishwarya Rai. So it is a huge utensil to prepare food for the palace.
This is the photo of Jaipur royal family Prince Madhav Singh. He lives in Jaipur City Palace. 1/4 of the palace is used by royal family.
This is a photo of Gayatri Devi, who was the last queen of Jaipur.
Oh, the Amber Palace is over, so we are on our way to next location, Jagar Fort.
Yes. Only the 4 elephants are male.
So Jagar Fort is a fort which we have seen from Amber Fort, so it is very nearby. So if you visit Amber Fort, we have to visit Jagar Fort. Top of Jagar Fort, you can see a huge cannon. It is called Jaiwan Cannon. It was built in 1720s and bought here in 19th century by Savai Ram Singh II. It is almost 31 feet long, 9 foot high, and 50 ton in approximate weight. It fires 50 kg large cannonballs. It was used by Rajas at wars. So Jaivan is believed to be the largest cannon in the world, pulled by elephants and ropes. It can be rotated on a robust 4-wheel carriage with an 8-foot screw to elevate the barrel. Over 100 kilos of gunpowder was needed to fire the Jaivan. See the greenery filled mountains surrounding the Jagar Fort. You can see the walls of Jagar Fort. It is a fort almost situated on a hilltop. You can literally see the rocks cut out to make the fort.
The views from here is breathtaking because it is almost on the top of a mountain.
You can see different sizes of openings on the walls of fort. These openings are made to keep the weapons or cannons or any attacking devices of the army to shoot or to use against the enemies coming towards the fort who is trying to capture the kingdom. So in those days, the Rajas and the whole army come to the fort when there is any kind of threat or there is any kind of war. The scenes from museum in Jaga Fort, so these are the pistols used in those days. So again, we can see the shields and the hand dagger and the hand shield and the helmets used for warriors in those days. These are the dressings used by warriors. The helmet, the clothing, the knee pad, the hand pad. So these are the wooden axes used as weapon in those days. These are some guns, which is single bore guns used in those days for attacking almost 100 years ago. And these are the swords used in those days by armies of the Raja. These are different types of swords. And these are some cannon. These are bows and arrow and cannonballs. Cannonballs again, and with some handmade stone type of weapons. So we are in Nahaga Fort. It is almost 20 minutes drive from Jaga Fort. There is a Sheesh Mahal which we have seen in Amber Fort just now. So after that we decided not to visit the Sheesh Mahal, and there is also a wax museum which also we decided not to visit. In Nahaga Fort there is a medieval step well which was built for collecting water in those days. So this is a step well which is in Nahaga Fort. I think so it is better to visit Nahaga Fort during the sunset time because it is at the top of a mountain and the sunset would be very good from here because the view is outstanding views from here. You can see the whole village from this top of the fort. The video ends here. Support, subscribe and share and keep supporting guys.